Hello, it's Jessica here with another layout for Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. Are you excited? I'm excited because this is the time of month. It's every last Wednesday of the month, so it's off the board, and that means we get to choose a pin from our Pinterest board and scrap lift it. So I've chosen this one by Melissa Mann, and her Instagram handle was on the screen a little bit earlier. So I'm actually going to do 3 circles instead of the 2, and I'm going to do some machine stitching like she did. I think hers was machine stitching anyway. She had some stitches. I'm not sure if she drew or she machine stitched, but it looked like it was done by a machine. So I'm pulling out Bella Boulevard's EIEIO collection, and I've got some farm-worthy photos here. This is a farm show that we go to every spring and fall. So this one was in the fall of 2019, and I'm just trying to finish up my 2019 book. So I've still got a few to go, but I'm getting there, and when I get it done, I'll do a flip through for you guys. So I'm cutting out my circles using my circle cutter by We Are Memory Keepers, and I'm just setting it to a couple different sizes here for my circles, and I'm overlaying them off the side of the paper. So I'm just going to cut the edges off. So I'm only using parts of the circles, I guess. But the red one, I thought I wanted this a little bit bigger, so I cut this one just a little bit bigger than I did before. I think the first one might have been 4 inches, and then I ended up going just a little bit bigger. So I did stagger them here. As you can see, it kind of reminds me of like a cow print with the little spots. But I'm going to actually go ahead and map my photos. I've got them all cut out and trimmed down. I usually print them myself at home on my Canon Pixma printer, and then I have to cut them apart. So I've got them all cut apart and matted now with some smooth white cardstock, and I'm just placing them down. My title is going to be Tractors, Parades, and Best Friends. So of course there was lots of tractors there. The photo there on the right in the circle was us watching a tractor parade that always happens at 11 o'clock every day of this tractor show. So it's really fun, and we really look forward to it, and our kids really enjoy it. But at this time we just had the one little guy, so he was just absolutely loving it and just starting to learn about tractors at this point because he was just a little bit over a year old. So he was just loving this and loving life. But yeah, so I did a little bit of doodling around the outside, and then there's my machine stitching I did off camera with some black thread. And then I'm just laying my photos back down here. I'm going to go ahead and add my alphas on here. I'm choosing different colors to go with my different colored circles. So I'll speed this up so you don't have to watch me put all these letters on. There's all my alphas on there: Tractors, Parades, and Best Friends. I've got my and signed here. That's actually from a foam set that I had that was just in my stash for a long time. So I just pulled it off because I've never used it on anything else. So I figure why not use it on this? And here I'm just doing a border punch along some scraps here that I have just to tuck in some layering behind my photos just for some added interest. I felt like they looked a little bare and plain, and I know Melissa's layout had some layering behind her photos with some Elle Studio products. So I thought I'm just going to use a bunch of these scraps that I have in this collection just laying here, and I'm going to utilize them and just kind of tuck them in behind my photo. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I've got this scrap of black here. It just goes perfect with the blue in this tractor. So I'm just trimming that down around my photo so I can go ahead and place it down onto my layouts. And I'm mostly using my pink ATG gun today for my adhesive. I don't know that I actually pull anything else out except for some glue dots here at the end, but mostly just my ATG gun. And I like to get my refills from tapejungle.com. That's where I found them to be the cheapest, and I order in bulk, which I really like. So I'm just roughing up the edges of that photo there where I've tucked in that cow print, and I'm just using this other little scrap that I have just laying here behind the tractor photo. And I love these little epoxy stickers. They're just so dang cute. So I've tucked a little tractor up there by the tractor sign or letters. And then I've pulled out these Elle Studio fall stickers. I've had these in my stash for a little while, and I'm really dying to use them up. So I figured this would be a perfect layout to try and do some stash busting on. And I'm just flipping through these little die cuts from the Belle Boulevard collection and seeing what else I can add on here. I really love this one that says "Holy Cow," even though there's not any cows there or anything, but he was just having a blast and enjoyed watching all the tractors go by, so I thought that would be perfect for there. And then I'm just going to add a couple of these phrases from Ellie's just along where my photos are, and this cute little barn, and I added this little cute little animal too. I think it's supposed to be a cow, but I think it's a cow. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now thinking, is it a cow? But I think it is. I think it's supposed to be like a calf. But I'm just adding a few more little bits here, and then this layout's pretty simple. So I have followed Melissa's layout kind of loosely, I guess. So I just kind of drew inspiration from hers and then let my mind wander and do kind of my own thing. So she had the 2 larger circles, whereas I did 3 instead because I had a lot more photos that I wanted to kind of stuff onto this layout. And here I'm just pulling up my date stamp. This is a planner date stamp that I love, and it has 2019 year on it. So I like to use that a lot for all of my older layouts that I'm doing right now. So that is almost going to finish the sticker sheet off. I'm actually going to use up these leaves too. This show was in the fall in September, so I can easily put leaves and autumnal things onto this layout, and it just blends in just fine. So I've actually stash busted and used up that entire sticker sheet. And then I'm just going to place down these little tags in behind my photos and add some twine to them and just add a few more little bits here and there and then do some stamping. So I will pop some music in here and then I will drop in again at the end with the finished layout. I just added some Flair by Scrappin Happy Studios. I had a nice little farm set here that was from one of her recent releases, and I grabbed that. So those are some of the canvas ones, and I just love them. They're so cute. So I like to use glue dots and some thread behind them. And then here's the finished layout. So feel free to check out the other creators. It's playing along today in the playlist down below in the description, and all my affiliate links are down there for you as well in case you need to grab anything scrappy from any of the stores. And thank you guys so much for watching, and just thanks for being here. So have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.